Today is my 1 month update of my skincare project pan. If you guys didn't know, at the beginning of the year, I picked 10 skincare products that I wanted to focus on using up, which is basically the essence of a project pan. I had a few people ask me what that was on my intro video. I will have that intro video linked down below in case you guys want to check it out, see where I started with all of these products. But basically a project pan is where you select specific products and you focus on hitting pan or using the products up. In my case, I want to use these products up. I want to focus on working my way through my skincare collection, just like I am working my way through my makeup collection. So I picked 10 products. I will have them linked down below, but we actually have a few replacements. So I decided to make this a rolling project pan. So if I decide to declutter an item or I finish an item up, I will then replace it with a new skincare product or a different skincare product, and then that will be added to the few products that I am focusing on this year. I'm gonna try to do an update every month. We'll see how that goes. So far, we're on a roll. This is our first month update and it's been 1 month, so we're spot on so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to go in order of the products that I went last time. So first up, we have a few products from La Mer. So these products were not sitting up straight, so it's a little bit messed up right now. And that's my fault. But the first product we have here is the cleanser from La Mer. This is a very expensive face cleanser that I wouldn't recommend you spend your money on. I'm pretty sure this is like $100, $95, somewhere around there. And this is how much I have left. I've had this for a very long time, and last time I actually decided to mark on the bottles. You can see this little black Sharpie mark here. That is where I started 1 month ago. So you can see how much product I've used in 1 month. I didn't use this every single day. Sometimes I used a different cleanser. This is the one that I have in my shower. So when I wash my face in the shower, this is what I use, but sometimes I take my makeup off at the sink and I use a different cleanser. I'm happy with the progress that we made here. Definitely have a ways to go still. This is a pretty large cleanser. It's 6.7 fluid ounces or 200 milliliters. So there is a lot of product in here, but I still want to continue focusing on this. It's a great product. I really like it. I enjoy using it. I just don't think it's worth the price tag. I think $100 for a cleanser is just a little outrageous if you ask me. So I'm gonna let this sit still. We're gonna mark our new progress point, and then I'll show you guys what that looks like. So here is what that looks like. Again, you can see from the starting mark to the 1 month update. We did get a pretty good chunk of this done, so I am happy with that. I'll continue to use that, and maybe, I don't know if I can finish this in 1 month, but I feel like in 2 more months, we should be able to have this out of here. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I tried a new combination of products for my makeup today, and I feel like it looks pretty cute. I used my YSL eyeshadow palette for the first time. My parents got me this for Christmas. It was from TJ Maxx, $39.99, so keep your eyes out for this palette. But I used this for the first time and I got this really pretty soft pink look. Love the way that turned out. I am also trying out a few other products for the first time today, and of course I used my brand new collaboration with Bling Brushes. I know I've been talking about this a lot, but I just wanted to let you guys know in case you weren't aware that I came out with an extended collection collaboration with Bling Brushes. It launched on Friday. I will have it linked down below. We did a different style of brush this time, so you can see that the brushes have a pink sparkly glitter handle with the bling ring around the ferrule here, and I'm obsessed with these brushes. You guys can use code Paige for 10% off. They're a more budget-friendly, travel-friendly option compared to the original Bling brushes. They complement each other so well. I can't say enough good things about them, so I just wanted to throw those in here as well because I have just been loving them. This is my new go-to when it comes to applying my foundation. I'm obsessed with it, and we also came out with a makeup bag, which is pink and sparkly and gorgeous. So just wanted to throw that in there. Next, we actually have another La Mer product, and this one is the oil absorbing toner. I don't know if this is being discontinued, but I had some trouble linking it when I posted my last video. Here's what we're looking like. So I still have like I would say a little bit less than half of the product in here. You can see it's separated, but when you shake it up, it's like one cohesive color. But on the back here, I have my mark. So you can see I definitely have used this a few times, but definitely not as much as the cleanser. I need to focus on this more this month. I was using kind of a few different cleansers. I used the Glow Recipe Glow Tonic, and then I also was using this, but I also didn't tone my face every single day, so I did kind of neglect this a little bit. I'm happy that we had some progress, like that's good at least, but not too much. I marked the progress mark, which you'll probably be able to see. So there you can see the progress. It's a little bit, but it's there, so that's good. Keeping things positive. Next up, we have the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. This is something that I can't really mark very well. I had some people recommend that I weigh them. I definitely should have done that, and maybe I would do that moving forward. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think, or if you care that much. I don't know if it's that serious, but I only used this one time in the last month, but we at least used it. So this is something that I again need to focus on using more. I don't use face masks as often as I should, or as often as I used to. I used to use them like several times a week, different face masks, and I just don't do it anymore. I don't take the time to do it, so I need to take the time to do that, and I definitely plan on doing that this month. So hopefully I get some more use out of this month. I think this is a great product. I love Summer Fridays, and I really like the jet lag mask, and this one's nice because I think you only leave it on for 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes, and then you blot it off with a warm cloth. So I definitely need to use that more. I'm a little sad with my progress, but again, I am happy that we at least did use it one time. Next, we have the Fresh Sea Berry Nourishing Cleansing Oil. This I only used like twice. This is what's in my shower to remove my makeup. Usually I'm gonna remove my makeup before I get in the shower. I don't know, I just tend to do that. Or I will remove my makeup, go work out, then take a shower. So this isn't something that I find myself reaching for every single day. I did use this a few times. I will go ahead and show you guys. You can see the mark there and then where the product is now. Just like a slight bit of progress. I probably used it like 3 times, but I actually have a cleansing balm in like the sink area on my shelf. That's what I typically use for removing my makeup. It's from Fresh. I'm pretty close to being done with that one, so once that's done, I'll probably move this over to the sink area so that I can focus on using this, because the odds of me removing my makeup outside of the shower are higher than inside. So just kind of making things a little bit more, I was gonna say accessible, but I don't know, just make things make more sense. So there is my progress update. Very minimal, but it's there. Next, we have the Boscia Vitamin B12 Hydrating Booster Serum. So I actually decided to declutter this. I couldn't link it last time because I couldn't find a link for it. So I'm guessing this has been discontinued. That might tell how old it is, I don't know. But I used it a few times and I was really enjoying it, but then I used it again. I did my skincare routine, woke up the next morning, and I had like texture all over my face. It was very uncomfortable, very, very tiny texture. Almost felt like sandpapery to me, but not like too rough. It just had like texture of sandpaper, and I was like freaking out. I was like, what is going on with my skin? What did I use different? And I didn't use anything for the first time, but that was like the 3rd time that I had used that product. And so I gave my skin a rest. Didn't use hardly anything on my skin for a few days. It went away. I was good. And then I kind of started reintroducing the products that I used, and I had a feeling, like a gut feeling, that that was the product that bothered my skin. And I introduced everything else back. Haven't had an issue, so that one is out. We took her out, so I don't have an update for you guys. I decluttered it. I went ahead and tossed it because I didn't want to risk that getting mixed back into my collection. So we're actually going to replace that item with a different serum. So I'm replacing it with the Glow Recipe Strawberry Smooth BHA and AHA Salicylic serum. So I have another serum that I'm gonna talk about, which is a more like hydrating, glowy serum. So I wanted something that did more like, you know, exfoliating slash more for like acne, that type of thing. So I decided to pick this one. I love this product. I think it's fantastic, and it's pretty full. So we actually have to mark this one for the first time. So I marked it on the back there. That is the level of the serum in there right now. So that's gonna be replacing the Boscia vitamin B12 serum. Next, we have the other serum that I was referring to, and that is the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Glow Juice. I love this stuff. It's so good. I used this a few times. It's still pretty full. Since the bottle is dark, I had to mark on the label. It was basically at the top of the label. I don't know if you'll even be able to see that mark there. We're definitely down a little bit from there, but didn't make as much progress as I would have hoped. Like I said, I did take a break from like putting a lot of skincare products on, just because I was scared of like what it was that I had that reaction to, because I rarely have like adverse reactions to skincare. So I went probably 2 weeks without using any serum of any kind on my skin. So hopefully I can get some more progress this time around. So I made that little update mark that you can see there right on the edge of the label. Next, we have the Bad Habit Acai Nightly Cleansing Balm. This was just a little mini that I had, and I used this up completely. I wasn't the biggest fan of this. It was kind of a weird texture. I feel like I have cleansing balms that I love so much that I wasn't gonna try to like make myself love this one if I didn't just like immediately love it. So I thought it was okay. It was a purple color, which was cool, but not my favorite. I prefer the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. That's like my go-to. I also love the one from Elemis. It's so good. Versed has a really good one as well. So this one was all right, but not something I would repurchase, and I'm glad to have that out of my collection. So I'm actually replacing that with another mask. So since I already have this cleansing oil in here, I felt like I didn't need to add an additional cleansing product into this project pan. So I decided to go in with a small mini. This is a face mask from Origins. It's the Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask. The way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna like squeeze out the air. This is something that I've used quite a bit. So let's see is this empty? Oh no, there's like a little bit left for sure. This is like gonna be gone in like 1 or 2 uses, but I wanted to put some smaller items in here just to have like very easy to achieve goals so that we can celebrate victories along the way. So you can see I kind of like squeezed out the product there. So I'm gonna mark basically where it stops being flat, which is basically the top of the SKU right there. So that's where our mark is this time. Hopefully this will be gone next time, so I won't have to do an update mark, but I really like this stuff. I think it's really great. It is a charcoal mask, which the other mask we have is also a charcoal mask, so I'll probably focus on this one first, but it should be easy enough to use up and move out of my collection. Speaking of charcoal masks, I have this one from Ofra. This is the Volcanic Clarifying Mask. This eliminates toxins and impurities. So this is a product that I have used in the past, but this one in particular has not been used, and it still has not been used. Like I said, I was slacking on my face mask game, so we definitely need to get some more progress in this because I literally didn't use this a single time in the last month. So it's crazy how fast time goes by when it comes to product. You don't realize like how has it been a whole like 30+ days and I have not used this a single time. It's just because, you know, if you don't think about it, it's really easy to let things slip by. So we definitely need to get more progress, or at least some progress. Even if we just use it one time, that's better than none. So hopefully you guys will see a little dip in here next month. Next, we have the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is the moisturizer that I'm currently using. This is a very expensive product. This was, I'm pretty sure, basically brand new when I showed you guys last. I don't even remember. I know I had used this product, but I didn't know if I had used this particular one. So yeah, it's pretty full, but I have been using this for the last like 2 weeks, I would say, and I'm really enjoying it. It has a very floral, like rosy scent, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I wish it didn't smell like that, but it's really nice. Like, it feels great on my skin. I love using this before applying makeup. I used to think I could only use this at night as like a nighttime, like heavy duty moisturizer, but I've actually mentioned in my last few videos that like this is all I have on as like skin prep. So I've been really liking this, and I know it's expensive, but I'm happy that I'm at least enjoying using the product. So that's always fun to have in a project pan when you have products that you actually like using. And I don't want to force myself to use stuff that I hate. So if I hate something, we're gonna get it out of here. Like the, you know, the Boscia one, that was kind of a different situation because my skin had a reaction. But if I end up like really hating something, I'm just gonna declutter it and move on to the next product, because there's no point in me wasting my time like forcing myself to use stuff that I hate when I have such a large collection, which actually isn't as large as it used to be. Like, I feel like it's small now compared to how it was, even though I still have like 4 or 5 Alex drawers full of skincare. I used to have 9 like full drawers, and now I have like 4 or 5 like partial full drawers. So I'm happy with how my skincare collection is looking. You know, we're getting it in the right direction, but I still want to condense down even further. And then our last product is actually a sad one. This is the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Face Moisturizer, and I dropped this in the bathroom. The lid cracked and shattered, product went everywhere. I posted it on my Instagram story. It happened pretty early on in the month, so I only got to use this a few times before I had to just empty out the product. I could have transferred it to a different container, but since the jar like cracked and shattered into little shards, I didn't want to risk that being in the product and like rubbing that on my face. So I just said goodbye to this moisturizer, even though I love it. I love the way it smells. It's from the same line as the Vitamin Nectar Glow Juice. Oh, so good. But unfortunately, that was, we had a loss with this one. So, you know, we're moving it out, and I saved the jar so that I could show you guys. And I'm actually replacing that item with an eye cream. So this is the Ofra Skin Biotech eye and lip cream. So this is something that is in a little package like this, and as you pump it, the bottom moves up. So I'm gonna mark it down here at the bottom. But this is something that I decided to add because I originally had 2 moisturizers in here, but now I only have 1. But I didn't have an eye cream, and I didn't feel like, I feel like 2 moisturizers is gonna take me a lot longer to go through, like alternating between the 2 as opposed to just focusing on one. So we're just gonna focus on this one, and then we'll use this as our eye cream because I did have one in my bathroom, but I decided to declutter it because it was like 3 years old, and I was just in denial about how old it was. So I'm gonna mark this. We'll do it, let's see, I'll do it like, so I decided to mark this one at the bottom of the like pump, if that makes sense. I don't know if it's a pump, but I marked it right here. So you can see it's at the bottom of the plastic piece. It's hard to distinguish where exactly the product starts and ends, but it's very easy to see where the plastic finishes, like the container that slides up. So that's where I decided to mark it. So next month when I mark this, hopefully I remember that. I'm saying it out loud, trying to remind myself, mark it at the bottom of the plastic piece so that we can keep track of the progress properly. But there is the mark there. This is something that I've used a little bit. You can see it was all the way at the bottom. So I've used this a few times and I really like it. I like to use it mostly on my eyes because I have other lip masks and stuff that I prefer, but hopefully I can get some good use out of this. I don't really have too many eye creams. I have like 2 or 3. So if I can work through this one, that would be fantastic. So that is my updated skincare project pan. We are taking 3 products out. This one that we dropped, this one that I finished, and then the 3rd one that I decluttered because of the skin reaction. So those 3 we are saying goodbye, and we are introducing the Strawberry Smooth Serum from Glow Recipe, the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask, and the Ofra Eye and Lip Biotech cream. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I'm really happy that we are sticking to this, and I am really happy with how I've been using my everyday makeup drawer a lot more and just really switching up my makeup and using different palettes. That's my goal, is to try to get more use out of what I have and just streamline things, because I'm tired of having so much product. It stresses me out. I appreciate everything that I receive in PR and have the opportunity to try, but I don't need to keep every single thing. And that's, you know, definitely a journey that I've been on over the last few years of like decluttering and trying to introduce these different methods. But I finally feel like that last declutter that I did in December really kind of kick-started my mental like path of where I want to go. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this type of content, just focusing on what we have, loving what we have, and not wasting so much product. So I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.